aren't we now starting to see mixed girls, mixed women, like wearing their bonnets, like relentlessly though, like carelessly though? Like they're going out to the airports, they're going out to the beauty supply store. Your channel is supposed to be for mixed people, right? Why do you have to include black women, dark-skinned women into the topic in order to make your point valid? That's what I don't understand. This channel is created to insult, put down, talk about, put black women in their place type shit.
See, hoes don't like me.
So I was doing hair the other day, just naturally, and while I'm doing something, I need to be occupied while I'm doing it. So I seen this channel called Exoticals United. So I came across her video the other day, and it's called 50-50 is a Scam. Child free or not, decenter men, right? So this is like an hour video long, and as I'm doing hair, I'm listening to the content, and I'm actually agreeing with her viewpoints, most of them in her video, right? So I'm like, okay, like this girl, mind you, this was before I was aware of the rest of her content. So just based off of that one video, that one decentered men type of video, I was intrigued. I was like, okay, I like this. I didn't subscribe at the moment, but I was like, moving forward, this could be somebody that I could or would potentially listen to, right? So keep that in mind. So Exotical United, she pops up in my suggestions again. This time when she popped up in my suggestions, this was very interesting. So the video that popped up in my suggestion, it says, Black woman in bonnet says Rihanna has 2 scoops of hair. And then she puts the clown emoji after it. So immediately I feel intrigued to click the video. Why did I feel intrigued to click the video? Because number one, she's showing a screenshot of an unambiguous black woman in a bonnet as the thumbnail of her video. And then she also puts clown. She put a clown emoji at the ending of the title. So instantly, I'm like, are you trying to be funny? You trying to be insulting? Like what? Like what, right? So I'm like, okay, well, let me click on the video because I want to know what it is that she has to say. Since you're trying to be funny, which I clearly am getting that prior to even clicking on the video, clearly that was the reaction that she wanted to, I don't know, get. You know what I'm saying? And it worked. So I clicked the video. Mind you, this is Exoticals United channel, and we're going to be playing this video.
Hey, Pretty Girl Club. So in this video, we're going to be talking about an unambiguous woman in a bonnet who is coming for Rihanna's hair. So according to this woman, Rihanna has 2 scoops of hair, and she's basically bald-headed and should not be selling hair care products. And a part of dark femininity is no longer caping for women who don't cape for you. By the way, be sure to get my Dark Femininity course if you haven't already. That's linked in the description.
I don't understand why you have a dark femininity course when you're not a black woman and you're not a dark-skinned woman.
Be sure to get my Dark Femininity course if you haven't already. That's linked in the description. But let's go ahead and get into the video.
Riri, I love you. I really do. But I'm not buying no hair care products from a bitch who got 2 scoops of hair. It's not gonna happen. Is this the shit? Is this the shit Rocky been using? If Rocky ain't the face of it, okay, now his hair been long. I ain't never seen a curl on your scalp. Unless you selling a brand new relaxer for the aunties that's bleach safe, color safe, and it don't give you ovarian cancer, unless you selling a new breaking ground texturizer. I don't think we want that, boo. I don't think we want that. You're going to have to let Beyonce keep that one. I don't think we want Fenty hair. I ain't going to lie. What we really want is some new Pumas. Maybe some Fenty boots. Maybe. Some Fenty boots. Maybe. I could see that going far. Should have been started a fashion line. The lingerie is cute, but everybody not finna have no fucking $50 subscription, baby, to buy $20 draws. I don't know, baby. I don't know. Maybe some lip oils, some lotions for the girls. I don't know, Rihanna. Jerseys, but not the hair care, baby. Not the hair care.
So I find it ironic how she's saying Rihanna has 2 scoops of hair. Sis, how much hair do you have? So do you see the projection here? We've got a woman who would rather wear a giant purple bonnet so that she can come online and talk crap about a lighter skinned woman not having hair. And by the way,
so let me cut this off. Let me just go ahead and let's go ahead and let's elaborate. This is a fan, an audience of Rihanna's who is willingly giving her opinion about a product that Rihanna is selling. I'm gonna let the whole video finish. Fuck it.
I thought it was funny how she said, "Oh, I ain't never seen a curl on your head." Okay, so you're actually exposing yourself because you're exposing the fact that her having natural curls would cause more Black women to buy her hair products. So you're actually exposing the internalized texturism of unambiguous Black women.
No.
You're implying.
So this is a reach. I had to stop. I had to stop the video because her perspective on what she's getting from this Black woman, I did not perceive what she perceived out of this video. So I made a comment, right? There's 102 comments, right? I said, okay, I tried to listen to the whole video through. And sometimes I think it's fair to agree to disagree. I know when someone is actually projecting and being hateful from something internal. Despite this quote unquote unambiguous Black woman having a bonnet on, willingly giving her opinion, I genuinely don't believe it's because you think a Black woman is trying to project onto you. What the girl is saying is valid. In order to sell a product, there has to be influence behind it in order for it to be deemed as trustworthy. I honestly have never seen Rihanna with healthy, natural hair, or at least often. We've never seen Rihanna with a full head of hair. We've never seen Rihanna rocking natural hair like often, like we would see Beyonce, like we would see Sexy Red. Come on now. It's just things that's coming off the top of my head. Okay, Sexy Red wears weave all the time. However, we've seen that she has a full head of hair. Lotto, they wear weave. We see that she actually has a full head of hair. We've never seen Rihanna regularly promote her natural hair. That's valid to say. It has nothing to do with someone trying to hate on someone else, especially if what you're saying is factual. I honestly have never seen Rihanna with healthy natural hair, or at least often. Yet, we've seen Beyonce, evidence that she actually possesses healthy natural hair. So it only makes sense to believe that a product coming from Beyonce is deemed to be real and trustworthy. I'm sorry, but this video was a reach. Not everyone is hating on you. That is a projection within itself, period. Mind you, I put up this comment, right? This woman, she responded to everybody else except for me. Everybody else liked everybody else's comment. Everybody else got a heart on their comment. Everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Mine's got completely ignored, disregarded. Why did it get ignored and disregarded? Because what I'm saying is true. What I'm saying is factual. So when something is factual, what do you have to rebut? Nothing. I wanted to also go ahead and I want to read these comments because I got the perception from this channel that this is a channel created for mixed women. This is a channel created for a community of mixed women. And you can tell by reading through the comments. I'm going to read a couple of these comments. At least Riri is proud enough to wear her real hair, unlike Miss Ma'am, who probably got 2 scoops of hair under that dusty bonnet. Okay, you can't say a woman who is actually proud to wear her natural hair doesn't quote unquote have hair when you won't even show your hair. Okay, so Riri has 2 scoops, but Beyonce shows her inches and it's a wig. Gotcha. I'm sure her hair looks like a bird's nest under that Dollar Tree bonnet. So you see, okay, this is the problem. So they're trying to utilize this unambiguous Black woman and her bonnet as a way to insult her, right? So her mentioning Rihanna having quote unquote 2 scoops of hair, clearly that was taken to the heart. That wasn't necessarily meant to be a jab, an insult, or whatever. I mean, the truth hurts. The truth hurts. You know what I'm saying? How do you know how much hair she has under the bonnet? And why are you trying to use her bonnet as a way to insult her? That's what I want to get to. Because I promise you, if I was to get on here right now with my bonnet on, these bitches would say the same thing. Oh, well, at least Rihanna is proud to wear her real hair. Bitch, how? Clearly she's not, because she's rarely worn it. Clearly she's not. Because if she was, she would wear it more often. Come on now. If you're proud about something, you're going to promote it. You're going to talk about it. You're going to show it off. Just like she show off her goddamn husband. We ain't never seen that goddamn hair like that. So, the fuck? So how are you going to sit up here and say, well, at least she's proud to wear her natural hair? Clearly she's not. Clearly she's not. And just because... Okay, and here's another thing. Clearly this unambiguous, dark-skinned woman is comfortable enough with herself to appear online, okay, as her natural self. She doesn't have anything to prove to you. We don't have to prove nothing to y'all. I could have a bonnet on and have a full head of hair and you would never even fucking know. That bonnet, you're using that as something to attack an ambiguous, dark-skinned black woman. But now, speaking about the bonnets, because this is what blew me about the whole bonnet thing, okay? Typically, black women, we create everything, okay? We set the trends, we start something, then all of a sudden everybody else wants to start doing it. That's not nothing new, right? However, I find it funny that they want to start coming after this black girl about her bonnet. Now, aren't we now starting to see mixed girls, mixed women out like wearing their bonnets? Like relentlessly though, like carelessly though, like they're going out to the airport, they're going out to the beauty supply store, even white women. Now all of a sudden, bonnets, it's a hair care thing. Everybody can wear bonnets. Bonnets, they're suitable for any woman, any race. It's for your hair. It's for the safety and the healthy promotion of your hair. But I thought bonnets were ghetto. I thought bonnets were just for black women. Would you have the same energy for Lotto? Would you talk about Lotto with that bonnet that she be coming online with? Or does she get the pass because she's considered an exotical? Or does she get the pass because she got the Karen skin? And she got the 3A hair? Do she get the pass because of that? Because I don't understand, how are you trying to jump over facts, right? And try to use something, basically a stereotype, a stigma, to attack an unambiguous dark-skinned black woman to fit a delusional narrative that you have in your head about how you feel dark-skinned women feel about you and other mixed women. It's not correlating. It's not. If the situation was a person is blatantly, distinctly hating, projecting on you, that is what it is. If it's not, it's not. Don't try to make it that, okay? Don't. That's all I'm saying. Let's continue, because I got more to say. Let's continue.
That if she would have had long, curly, healthy hair, then you would have potentially bought the product. But then you're saying,
yes,
I ain't seen a curl on your head. And actually, Rihanna does have curls on her head. I saw the images of her with her natural hair. It was a coily, spirally hairstyle. It looked kind of like a 4A or something like that.
She don't have no hair.
She was like, is this what ASAP's been using? So then she starts almost masculinizing Rihanna. So once again, do you see the projection? Because a lot of unambiguous black women are insecure about being masculinized. So I noticed that she randomly compares Rihanna to a man, basically saying, your man's hair is longer than yours. But
no.
If I were to say,
this is a reach. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I can't, sometimes it's very difficult for me to sit and to listen to things that don't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Nobody is comparing Rihanna to ASAP Rocky. What she's saying is ASAP Rocky is actually a product. He's actually evidence of what it is that you're trying to promote. So maybe it makes sense for him to be the face. Maybe you should, you know what I'm saying? Because selling a product is all about influence. It's all about trust. It's all about someone being able to trust your product and being able to know that it's going to work once they purchase, right? So ASAP Rocky, him being notorious for having long hair, it would only make sense to use it as a business tactic, a business strategy, a marketing strategy to help further promote her products, because Rihanna is not known to have healthy, long, natural hair. However, her partner does. So how in the hell do you get that into, oh, do you see how she's trying to compare? She's trying to masculinize because, no, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No. Cause I just don't understand, like, the stupidity. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I genuinely, cause when I first, like, initially watched the video, I understood what the fuck the girl in the video was saying. I didn't get none of this shit than what the fuck Exoticals is talking about. I didn't get none of that. I just didn't. Like, I'm like, what? I'm listening. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? What are you talking about? ASAP Rocky has long hair. Why don't you utilize your nigga to help sell your product? Duh. Is she dumb?
How it's only texturist if a mixed person says it or if a light-skinned person says it. Meanwhile, they can say whatever they want. And then these are the same group of people who have the audacity to turn around and say that we should support Black women-owned businesses, or we should support them, or we should listen to their stories of colorism, texturism, and featureism. But as soon as a pretty, lighter-skinned woman comes out with a product, it's automatically not good enough because basically you're bald-headed. And I also find it interesting how she randomly brought up Beyonce, like, oh, you need to let Beyonce have that one. Have you ever noticed this tactic that a lot of unambiguous women use where they try to humble you using another mixed woman? They'll be like, oh, you're not as good as Beyonce. This reminds me of, like,
I don't know
Jordan
what the
Childs,
fuck she talking
like
about.
with Paris Milan, how she was like, oh, Jordan Childs, this person says Rocky's hair is trustworthy. Rocky's hair is not trustworthy because how?
Trustworthy. Did I not just say that earlier? In order for a product to be deemed as trustworthy, it has to have influence behind it. I just fucking said that. And she's like, no, actually, his hair is not trustworthy. Hey, girl, like, this bitch just...
How many unambiguous women do you see walking around with hairstyles like ASAP Rocky?
Plenty. Number one, plenty. And that's not... She is really not that intelligent. We're talking about the length, okay? We're talking about the length, and we're talking about the health of the hair, all right? We're not talking about the style. Despite the fact that there are a lot of Black women that wear styles like this. I don't know where you live at. I don't know what you be doing. I don't know, okay? There are a lot of Black women. I just actually synced one the other fucking day, actually, while I was going to pick up my child at fucking daycare. She had single fucking braids, her real hair, okay? And I was running my hair. I'm like, oh my God, I love your hair, girl. Like, girl, shit, who did your hair? And it was her real hair. So what? Let me move on.
Unambiguous women would rather wear bonnets than look like ASAP Rocky. So even if ASAP Rocky was starting a hair,
I'm sorry.
So
this is
why does it
remedial.
have a
I can't.
light-skinned woman? Has anyone noticed that? If you're considered pretty, if you're considered privileged, if you're put on a pedestal, you owe Black women access to your natural hair. They have to see your natural hair so that they can decide how.
I don't understand. Why does she have to reference everything to Black women? I don't get that.
And a lot of you
I
guys
don't get it.
First of all, this is also hypocritical. She's saying, why is nobody selling bundles? But it's like, you guys would probably be insulted if they said, oh yeah, I'm going to sell weaves to Black women. You guys would be like, excuse me, I'm natural. You know, so it's like, they're going to be...
Stop it. It's such a reach. Oh my God. Hair is a part of the beauty industry, right? If Rihanna is capable enough to be successful enough to be successful within selling beauty products, how the fuck would she not be successful with selling bundles? I just stop. Bro, stop. Just... Black women are notorious. We are the face of the fucking beauty hair industry, bro. We wear wigs. But, like, bro, you're not realistic. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? It's the reach for me. It's the reach in the content for me, bro. It's the reach in the content. Like, and my whole thing is, like, okay, your channel is supposed to be for mixed people, right? The mixed community. So why the fuck do you have to include Black women, dark-skinned women into the topic in order to make your point valid? That's what I don't understand. Like, that's what I genuinely do not fucking understand. Because a lot of her talking points and the shit that she says, because I've listened to a couple more of her videos and I've been able to relate to some of her talking points in her videos. But her talking points can relate to any fucking woman, including dark-skinned women. It doesn't have to... This is not about color. Like, this is not about color, bro. This is not about somebody hating on you. It's just not. It's just not.
Contrarian, no matter what you try to do. This person says she should have made a signature wig line, and the first wig should have been the jet black asymmetrical bob, followed by all of her iconic wig choices over the years. Yeah, but I feel like a lot of unambiguous women would find dupes for her wigs. They find cheaper versions on like Sensational or whatever those other websites are. And I don't necessarily think that would sell either.
That's a dig. This channel is, I would think that this is a colorist woman. This channel is utilized to humble dark-skinned and Black women. This channel is created to insult, put down, talk about, put Black women in their place type shit. Like, because, come on now. Black women support, we are the main consumers of almost every fucking thing. Okay? Black women, we are the breadwinners in our fucking community. We are the successors in our fucking community. Like, come on now. I'm sure she knows this. Everybody knows this. Black women are in their bag. They've been in their bag for a long ass time now. Okay? They spend money on stupid shit. I ain't even gonna lie. Black women, we spend money on stupid ass shit. Okay? So for her to sit up here and try to say, oh, well, they're probably gonna just get a dupe, trying to basically say, bitch, you can't even afford it. So that won't even be reach. That's all I'm gonna say. This is just reach. If you don't have facts, okay, if you can't factually back up what the fuck you're saying, please be quiet. Because what you're saying does not make sense. What you're saying does not align. What you're saying does not come together. Like, it's irrational. Thank you, Lord. What you're saying is irrational, baby. It's a reach. Like, I understand you want to go ahead and you want to start a movement for you and the mixed girls and, whatever. All right, cool. Actually talk about real topics. Talk about things that actually matter. Talk about things that actually apply to you. Talk about things that are actually factual, that you can actually back up. Don't just be sitting up here trying to force things to fit a specific narrative that you have concocted in your head. Stop. And then you're projecting that out to your audience and then onto unambiguous dark-skinned women. I'm not letting it happen. I am not letting it happen. And since we're going to go there, we can go there. We can go there. We really can go there. So anyway, I'm done with this video. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go and get into the next video. So catch me in the next video. Deuces.
Go, hey, know it's up for me. Yeah, it's up for me. Yeah, I know that little bitch candy.